He kissed, he got dismissed. But that wasn't the end for suspended 6-year-old Hunter Yelton. The school initially adding sexual harassment to the boy's record for kissing a classmate's hand. That's just been changed now to just misconduct. The mom, who was fighting the original accusation, has been notified of this, I guess, downgraded charges. We are still waiting for a response, but the school go too far in the first place. Dad, Doug Byrne, says that the school is just trying to protect itself, but mom, Stephanie Weiss, says this is insane. So, as a mom, Steph, you think it's goofy?
I think it's ridiculous. He's a baby, 6 years old. It's adorable. He's a little crush. It's cute. I have a 7-year-old. He tells me who he has a crush on. I don't want to blow his cover right now.
Have we heard this kid? Do we have more audio? Have we had more audio of this kid, Dan? Because he sounds like a little more worldly than his years. When we do, if we have it rolled, because I just think he sounds a little more ahead of his time. But Doug, what?
Well, the problem is he did it before and was suspended before. So the point is, it's really not a legal issue. It's more of a parental thing. So if
he's like a serial ladies man.
My kids are in their 20s, as you can discern from looking at me. But joking aside, I mean, the fact of the matter is, if seriously I was told that my 6-year-old did something and was suspended, turn to you, I would address it and try to make sure it didn't happen again.
Oh, absolutely.
And in this case, the girl rejected his overtures, right?
She sure did.
Okay,
Right.
but I
he
think
was spurned.
that. But
yes.
I mean, I think
story
that
of my life, young man. Ring or no ring, whatever you're trying to do to impress her.
Look how he's handled it, right?
Yeah, you got to move on.
He's still scarred by this.
Yeah.
And I think it might be a little socially embarrassing for him. I mean, the teacher could have maybe, you know, pulled him aside, given him
we're missing
an
something.
assignment.
Now, he looks like
I do think we're missing
He
something.
looks like a cute kid and all that stuff, but how do you know he just wasn't relentless and just always getting in this girl's face, right?
Yes, maybe he could have written a little...
Right. But also the school
paper,
I mean,
a little note that said, "I'm sorry" to her. It was inappropriate. Or
yes.
I mean, he's such a little boy.
But I would defend the school.
But he does nothing but talk. So maybe the girl just said, "Well, you just shut up and leave me alone."
But the school said, "Look, we tried to prevent this. We weren't able to, and that's why we suspended him."
So what is really
this
is a dumb? What's the legal obligation of the school to look after the girl who, in this case, had made it very clear he's bugging me?
You know, they have a rule, and if you don't like a rule, you got to get the rule changed, not complain about it. And the rule says that you can't have unwanted touching. So if you want to go legal on it, for lack of a better way
to put it, kissed her hand.
You have to, you have to go with the definition of unwanted touching. And I'm not being sarcastic. You could argue that both ways.
Right.
No, you could.
6 years old.
Right?
But if he kissed her on the lips,
she didn't want it,
either way, whether it's the
unwanted.
lips or the hand, she didn't want it.
But the want is in the recipient.
But what is he learning from this is more what I'm thinking. Like, is he going to do it again? I mean,
he looks like trouble to me. He looks like trouble to me.
I just think the other kids also in the class, like, what are they? There's such a negative connotation already. He's 6 years old. Is he developing a reputation from this cute little Beck? I mean,
the other thing is
he's going to be
thrown out from school.
This little guy's going to be branded through school.
You know, she makes a good point. Okay, the kid is on national TV right now.
Right.
Is he not?
Is he not indeed? Is he not indeed? I don't know what your point is, but
no, the point being, I think there's a subculture developing, and there's a separate discussion and seminar where everybody wants to get famous for a minute or two. So the kid starts kissing this girl. I'm not saying he had a specific agenda to get on TV, but look at him. He's on TV.
Yes, he is.
Next thing we know, he'll be the new Macaulay Culkin.
For President of the United States
of America.
I did not kiss that girl.
Not a single time.
Horrible.
Not a single time.
All right.